So when you're coming to eat at Bar Helios, there's a couple of things you need to know. We're having a park day today, so we're already in the park. So we were able to come up to the hotel because it's right in the park. We had initially had our reservation made for 10:45 p.m. tonight. That was a little late for us. It's past my bedtime. But when you look online, there was nothing else available. We were able to come here since we were already in the park. The Bar Helios doesn't open until 4 p.m. But what we were able to do is go downstairs to the front desk, and they were able to help us out, and they were able to move our reservation around. If you don't have a park reservation and you're just coming from another hotel, or you're just local and you want to come to Bar Helios, but you have to spend at least $75 in order to get your parking validated. Otherwise, the cost for the day parking is $125.
Show me the money.
Yes, you heard that right. And because the drinks are so strong, you might want to consider Ubering and just avoid that $125 parking fee altogether.
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Stay safe, people.
This is the Atlas, which is Mount Gay rum, Grand Marnier, lemon juice, and fig syrup for $18.
That's strong. I'm not usually a dark liquor person. Had a bad experience with Captain Morgan back in college. I was actually nervous to order this because it is rum based. It goes down really smooth and really nice. I'm wondering if maybe it's the fig syrup that just really makes it go down a little bit too easy. Also, I'm a sucker for a giant ice cube.
Cheers. Yeah, that's pretty much just a straight rum. I'm not really getting any of the Grand Marnier. There's no like nuances to it. It's just straight rum. I don't taste the peach yogurt. It's sweet. I guess that's from the cane syrup. Maybe a little bit of citrus in there from the lime. But other than that, I've had pretty much the same thing with like Captain Morgan's coconut rum. For the cost, it is strong. You definitely taste the liquor in there. But again, this is, I feel, not something I could have made at home very easily.
This is the farmer's cheese for $25. It's whipped farmer's cheese, honeycomb, citrus, local seasonal fruit, pistachio, and grilled focaccia on the side. The grilled focaccia is nice and buttery. It has the parsley on there. It honestly just kind of tastes like garlic bread. With the sweetness of that honey, the way that it combines with the mildness of the cheese, that's special. That's really special. I want to taste this on its own though, without the focaccia. Yeah, so the saltiness is very reminiscent of like a feta. That kind of like tickles your tongue, salty cheese. Now, I didn't do any of the honeycomb chunks or the berries. It looks like there might be some grapefruit on there. I'm talking just the cheese with a little bit of that pistachio. That's delicious. And it's such a beautiful presentation too. I mean, it just plated beautifully, but also so simple. All right, I just tried a piece with a strawberry. If you don't try this, I will eat all of this.
Reminds me of like a cross between like a mascarpone and a goat cheese almost. The sweetness that the honeycomb gives it adds a totally different like layer of flavor to this. Right now we're running a little low on bread. You can order more bread. It's $4, or they do fresh baked pita. That is also the same price, another $4. So we're gonna try that. So the pita has arrived, and it's thinner than I thought. Maybe I was thinking more of like a naan bread, but it is nice and warm. So you can see it's very thin. It does hold up though. I'm not really getting a ton of flavor from it. I don't know if it's supposed to have a ton of flavor. It does look to have some olive oil and parsley on top of it, but that's not even really coming through for me. It's good. It's served warm, but I think I prefer the grilled focaccia bread. These are the Wagyu Beef Sliders, which is kibe spiced mayo, aged cheddar, charred onions, and arugula. These are $26. Just visually, they look pretty good. The patties look nice and moist. They're a good size. I would say they're maybe a little bit bigger than a slider, but let's see what they taste like. I made a mistake wearing a white shirt. These are messy. So the burger has a great char flavor. They cooked them, it looks to be like medium to medium rare. He didn't ask me what temperature I wanted it cooked, so I don't know if they just cook it to that specific temperature. The flavor of the beef is fantastic. You get the pepperiness from the arugula. That kibe mayo gives a nice creaminess to it. and the spices in there, the cumin, the parsley, the garlic, that really comes through. I wish there was a little bit more of it on the bread. But all in all, these are great little sliders. And like I said, they're even a little bit bigger than normal sliders, in my opinion. This is the crunchy crab cake, lemon prosecco sauce and caviar, $32. Looks like they also have some edible gold on top of there too.
I love gold!
I want to try to get a little bit of everything, the lemon prosecco sauce, some caviar. Megan doesn't like caviar, so I'll just take more for me. Oh wow, that actually has a little bit of spice to it too. This is delicious. It's on the smaller side. Some people might say $32 for that. The crab is extremely fresh. It's very delicately fried, crispy on the outside. I got some of that lemon prosecco sauce. It's so like buttery. You get the delicious taste of the crab. It's very sweet. Saltiness, brininess of the caviar. That was a great bite. The first thing that hit me was like how buttery that lemon prosecco sauce is. And the flakiness of the crab. Just unbelievable.
I asked our server to bring us a drink that's going to knock my socks off and blow me away. And he's bringing me their signature drink, the Athenian Milk Punch. It's $26, so that's expensive. We're gonna see if it's worth it. Everything is made in-house. It's a process that takes several days and it's extremely involved.
That's in Yosemite, yeah.
Oh, wow.
What does that mean? Okay.
110 proof, which is the regular in Yosemite is 98, I think. So we take one bottle of this,
Okay.
32 ounces of Greek yogurt, 16 ounces of agave, 32 ounces of mint tea. We mix that together. When you mix the yogurt, which has dairy and the alcohol and the bourbon and everything, a chemical reaction will happen. Then we keep it in a controlled temperature. We gotta stir it, keep it in a controlled temperature 48 hours, and the last 24 hours we'll go and drip it. So it's like a big funnel with a filter, and then the Greek yogurt will act also as a filter, but not to filter the liquid, but to extract the color from the spirits.
I see.
That's why it comes clear.
Yeah, it's clear as water. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I know.
That's really nice. Very nice. Thank you.
And that is how he ended up with a crystal clear beverage. That's nice.
Is it strong?
I can tell it's strong, like it'll sneak up on you. Like it's smooth, but I can just tell like that's gonna put me on my butt if we don't share it.
Creep up on you?
Yeah. It's interesting how it goes down so smooth, but it's not like an overly sweet drink. I feel like the ones that go down the smoothest are the ones that are like, overly sweet. Try this one.
Cheers. Oh. Is there lemon in it?
There is a lemon flavor. Yeah.
You can definitely taste there's alcohol in here. It's on the sweeter side, but like Meg said, I feel like this is the kind of drink where you can knock a couple of these back and it's gonna knock you on your what.
Your back.
Yeah, you're back. That's it. It's a nice light sweetness. You get a little bit of citrusy notes in here. I think this is dangerous. I don't know how many of these you're gonna be knocking back because this here is $26. So maybe if you had a really bad day, you might not care, but I like this better than my first drink, and Meg also likes this better than her first drink. We were back and forth with this one. Well, Meg was, and she ultimately ended up getting the first drink that she had, but our server recommended this one, and he wasn't wrong. This is a great drink.
This is the fried halloumi with spiced honey and kibbeh, $19. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces here. So they are cubed. If you don't know, halloumi is cheese. Nice crispy coating on the outside. This is exactly what I was hoping it would taste like. Spiced honey. It's fried, but it's pretty light. A little bit heavier than the crab cake. It kind of reminds me almost like a falafel. In a way. I mean, obviously, look, let's not forget, we're in Greece. So it makes sense that all these flavors are Mediterranean inspired.
So our server just let us know that the honey is spiced with Aleppo pepper. They're not oily, nice and crispy. The honey gives it a nice sweetness along with the, that pepper that gives it a little bit of spice on the back end. But these are a nice little bite, and the portion size is pretty good. It's separated into a couple of different sections up here. So there's like a lounge area when you first come in that just has, small tables and chairs. There's an outside deck area, and then around the 360 bar, there is like booth seating, and you can sit at the bar. You can also order food at the bar as well. Actually, one thing I noticed on earlier inspection of the bar is that they actually have electrical plugs underneath the bar itself, spaced out, so you can charge your phone. We were concerned that there was going to be some sort of a dress code here. I mean, I put on my Sunday best here, and yeah, I didn't really have much to worry about. There's people dressed all kinds here. There's t-shirts, hats, shorts. So yeah, just, obviously don't show up in your swim trunks.